So the Oxford ELLT speaking exam is not difficult. It's easy and students can pass it quite easily, and they can also get good marks if they know the structure of the exam, and also if students know what the examiners expect from them, right? So we'll be working on the exam familiarization, and also we'll be working on language development. So let's talk about the structure of the exam first. The exam has four parts. Speaking part one, which is the introduction of the exam. Then there is another part which is called the presentation part. You are given a topic, and on that topic you are asked to present, or you are asked to speak for 3 to 5 minutes. And then some questions are asked based on the essay that you have written. And finally, a picture is shown to you, and then there are some discussion questions. So it's a four-part structure, and the exam is 11 to 14 minutes long. It's not a very lengthy exam. It's quite brief, short, and the topics are also not unfamiliar. As far as the topics of the exams are concerned, they are not difficult. They are not unfamiliar. So you can expect a topic like your free time activities, transportation, technology, education, shopping, health, exercise, tourism, these kind of topics. So when the exam starts, right, first of all, the examiner will start the exam with ID check. ID check means identification check. The examiners want to confirm that the candidate sitting in front of them is not someone else, but he is the actual candidate. And in this part, in the ID part of the exam, you will not be given marks, right? This is not part of the speaking exam. This is called ID check. And examiners want to confirm that you are the actual candidate. And there are 2, 3, 4 types of questions, not types of, but there are 2, 3 questions. So you don't need to give lengthy answers. Your answers should be 1 line or 2 lines, not more than that, right? The examiner will ask you about your name, and they will ask you, what's your name? So what's your name? My name is Habibullah. Yeah, my name is Habibullah. And then they will ask you, where do you come from? I come from Bajawar. Yeah, I am from Bajawar, Pakistan. Then they will ask you, what's your date of birth? My date of birth is 28 August 2005. Yes. And then finally they will ask you, can you read out your passport number? And you will say, yes, my passport number is P502391. So these four types of questions, or these four questions, are called ID check, and this is because the examiners want to confirm that the candidate is real, and he is, because you have already put your personal information when you were taking your writing and listening and reading exam. You have provided these pieces of information while you were taking your LRW, right? Then there will be another part which is called security check. After the identification check, the examiners will ask you some questions related to security. And they will ask you, well, can you show me your disk? And you will stand up and you will show your disk with your laptop, and you will say, okay, this is my disk. Then they will ask you, can you show me your chair? And you will say, yes, why not? Sure, this is my chair. Then they will ask you, can you show me a 360 scan of your room? You will again take your laptop up and you will rotate the laptop, and you will show him or her this room of your where you sit. And then finally they will ask you, well, can you show me the floor of your room? And you will show them the floor. So these two types of questions, or the two phases of the exam, are not part of the speaking exam. It means that your exam has not started yet, right? The first one is called identification check, and the second one is called security check. So you don't need to give long answers, right? And you don't need to panic, because you are not judged. This is not part of the speaking exam. After that, there is another part which is called outlining the exam. Yeah, Habib, are you getting me? Okay, so the examiners will outline the exam for you, and the examiner will say, okay, in the first part, I'll ask you some questions about your likes and dislikes, and then you will present your topic for 3 to 5 minutes. You will present your topic for 3 to 5 minutes. After that, there will be some questions based on your essay, and finally, I will show you a picture, and also I will ask you some discussion questions. So in this part, the examiner outlines the exam. He tells you that the exam has 4 parts. The first part is called the introduction. And he tells you that in the first part, I will ask you some personal questions. And then the second part of the exam is that you will give your presentation, which will last for 3 to 5 minutes. So you will give your presentation, and then the examiner will say, I will ask you some questions based on your essay. So this part of the exam is called um, your essay. And finally, the examiner will ask you questions based on a picture description. So if we look at the nature of the exam, it's easy. It's not difficult because it's a structured exam. We already know the question types, and also we know the topics which we can expect in the exam, and also we know the nature of the question. So the exam is not difficult. We just need to know what the examiners want from me, what are the requirements of the examiners. Once we become quite clear about the requirements of the exam, then we can sit, and we can make a plan, and we can study, and we can easily achieve our goals. It's not difficult. So today, let's talk about the introduction part. In the introduction part,